What's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to talk about my natural hair must-haves, the things that I must have around in my house or in my apartment in order to make my hair journey a bit easier and to make everything just flow. First, let's start off with a water bottle. If you don't have a water bottle, oh my gosh. My bad, a spray bottle. If you don't have a spray bottle and you have natural hair, girl, what you really doing for real though? Like, this is a must have. Like, if you don't have this, you are stressing yourself out. I have to have this. If I don't have this, life is a bit too hard for me. Next, I have brushes. These are boar bristle. I usually cannot say that word. Boar bristle brushes. This is a harder one and this is a softer one that I just got. I usually use the harder one, but I'm trying to go back to using a softer one on my hair. I don't use the hard brushes because those will definitely rip. Well, any brush can rip your edges out, but the harder bristle brushes will tear your edges off and just cause a lot of breakage in your hair. These are a lot gentle on your hair, and the brushing never stops. I'm not trying to show you guys how dirty my brush is, but so I have a Denman brush and a Tangle Teaser or Tangle Tamer. I usually detangle with my fingers first, and back then I used to just fully finger detangle, but no. So what I would do is finger detangle thoroughly with my fingers first, and then I'll use either or. I usually use this when I'm doing a wash and go or if I want to smooth out my hair, and I usually would use this on dry hair, well, damp or dry hair, my bonnet and my satin scarf. And also, wait a minute, I have my satin pillowcase, guys. Obviously, if I don't tie my hair down at night, I'll use my kinky satin pillowcase. I have a few of these. Or if I want to slick down my edges and keep my edges flat, I'll use my scarf. If I'm usually somewhere where I don't have my satin pillowcase, I'll use my bonnet. Or if I'm trying to like preserve a style for a long period of time, I'll use my bonnet. Next, I have my ponytail holders. As you can see, I have a ton of them on my wrist. I prefer these because these give me a tighter hold as opposed to the other kinds, but I do want to try to see if I can like get into using the satin ones. But usually if you soak these with oil, they'll cause a lot less breakage. And I don't use ponytails often. I don't sleep in them. Well, ponytail holders or scrunchies, whatever you guys call them, because people call things different things, so understand that. Because someone tried to come at me for calling them a ponytail holder. I mean, it's holding up the ponytail, boo boo. Okay. I usually use these to put in a ponytail to keep my hair up, which I try not to do as often, but you know, sometimes. Back then when my hair was a little shorter, I did a lot of puffs and stuff with these, but I'm trying not to use them as often. But sometimes I just need it up and away. They don't have the metal clips. They're pretty decent, so I love these. Next, I have, what do you call these? This is a slow moment right now. Wait a minute, I need to think about this. I'm going to put two of them in the same category because I forget what this one is called. Oh my gosh, but basically hairpins. I try not to use these as often unless I have to like pin certain styles down, but my hair isn't that long to pin my buns down anymore, and I try not to pin back my edges as much because that will cause breakage. But these do come in handy. Usually when you use these, one has a bulb and one doesn't. It's best for both of them to have a bulb, because if it doesn't, it'll definitely dig your scalp out and like break off your hair. Lastly, I have some shears or trimming scissors, because you guys know we gotta stay up on that trimming. Boo. You too. I usually trim my hair myself I feel like I'm seasoned enough to trim my own hair and do it correctly. And usually if it's not really even, I'll go back in and even it out myself. I always recommend getting a professional trim, at least when you're starting your journey, or if you just started to take care of your natural hair. Just get a lot off as much as you can, a lot of those dead ends, scraggly ends, to make life a lot easier. So as you go into your hair journey, you can cut it yourself and not cause as much damage. As you guys know, I cut my hair myself and I didn't cut it as even as I wanted to, but as my hair grows out, I'll trim it to even it out. So hair scissors. So yeah guys, those are my tools and my natural hair must-haves, the things that if I have to travel, I'll probably carry them with me. Those are usually the things that I have around my apartment. Those are the things that I usually reach for. Those are the things that I usually use on my natural hair. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. But what tools or what are your natural hair must-haves to make your journey a lot easier? Thank you guys for watching and bye.